Ever wondered how a legal settlement works in Illinois? Picture this. You're in a law case. It could be anything from a divorce to child custody or even a child support matter. The journey towards resolution can seem daunting, but fear not, because today we're going to break it down step by step. Step 1, negotiation and mediation. This is where all parties involved engage in discussions to reach agreements on various issues. In many cases, Illinois law encourages or even requires mediation, a process where a neutral third party helps facilitate communication and compromise. Step 2, disclosure of financial information. Each party is required to fully disclose their financial situation, including income, assets, and debts. This transparency is crucial for reaching a fair settlement. Next, we have the division of property. Illinois adheres to the principle of equitable distribution, meaning marital assets and debts are divided fairly but not necessarily equally. If agreements can't be reached, the court steps in, making a decision based on factors such as the length of the marriage and each spouse's economic circumstances. When it comes to child custody and visitation, if parents can't agree, mediation comes into play again. If an agreement still can't be reached, the court will make a decision based on the child's best interests. For child support, Illinois has statutory guidelines that consider the income of both parents, the number of children, and other factors. While parties can negotiate child support amounts, the court must approve any agreement to ensure it meets legal standards. Spousal support or pichutuna or maintenance, alma akwarsi by supo hormi hakbars is also a possibility in Illinois law. The amount and duration depend on factors like the length of the marriage, each spouse's income and earning potential, and the standard of living established during the marriage. Again, any agreement must have court approval. Once all issues have been resolved, a formal written settlement agreement is drafted and signed by both parties. This is the drafting the settlement agreement stage. The final step is court approval. The settlement agreement may need to be submitted to the court for approval, especially if it resolves issues related to child custody, support, or other matters. Once approved by the court, the settlement becomes legally binding. In conclusion, the process of reaching a legal settlement in Illinois involves negotiation and mediation, full financial disclosure, equitable division of property, resolving child custody and support issues, potentially determining spousal support, drafting a formal settlement agreement, and finally, obtaining court approval. Remember, it's essential to work with experienced attorneys who can guide you through the process and ensure any settlement agreements reached are fair and in compliance with Illinois state laws. Now, you're a step closer to understanding the legal settlement process in Illinois.